Donald Trump's brain has evidently decayed so much that he now no longer even realizes whether what he's posting on social media has any basis in reality or is just an AI deepfake of alien technology. Because the literal president of the United States recently posted this.
Donald J. Trump has announced a historic new healthcare system, the launch of America's first medbed hospitals and a national medbed card for every citizen.
Every American will soon receive their own medbed card. With it, you'll have guaranteed access to our new hospitals led by the top doctors in the nation, equipped with the most advanced technology in the world. These facilities are safe, modern, and designed to restore every citizen to full health and strength. This is the beginning of a new era in American healthcare.
In this first phase, only a limited number of medbed cards will be released. Registration details will be announced very soon.
I love how even in like the AI deepfake propaganda they do, like it just everything becomes an essified. Like they started the video saying everybody would be able to do it, and then by the end of that video, they're like only a limited number of people will have it. I'm like, come on, man! I thought this was gonna be a cool conspiracy theory. Anyway, you're probably wondering what the hell is that about? That's all fake. It's just not. That wasn't Trump. Trump apparently doesn't know that that wasn't him in the video. The voice didn't even, my impersonation sounds objectively more like Trump than that did, because he sounded kind of coherent in that video. That wasn't Lara Trump. They weren't doing a real news segment about medbeds because medbeds aren't a thing. It's an online alien, weirdly anti-Semitic conspiracy theory. And that's it. The BBC reported on this back in 2022 because these conspiracy theories have been going around for a bit, saying some insist that the technology is secret, unlikely to be encountered by mere mortals, hidden from the public by billionaires and the deep state. That's how generally the anti-Semitic stuff fits in there. The more conspiratorial theorizing includes speculation about alien technology and bizarre claims like the idea that John F. Kennedy is still alive, strapped to a medbed, which kind of sounds like a fate worse than death. He's been strapped to the medbed for 60 years. Let him go or let him die at this point. Jesus. But anyway, QAnon people are super excited about this. They posted this in response on Twitter. President Donald Trump posts video about the release of medbed hospitals. But it's not real. Do you not get that? Don't you think that the news would be somewhere other than just Trump's Truth Social account? He's opening up his own hospitals, and the CNN isn't covering it. Like the Washington Post just couldn't find time to cover that there's a new medical bed you can sit in that regrows limbs and makes you young again. These people are so deranged, and that's not surprising. But that now they have a president who posts this stuff. He posted it. It's not just on the website, JR. He himself gave the nod to it. Now he eventually took it down, but it stayed up long enough for other people to repost it. And now there's millions of people who believe that it's true. What do you think?
I refuse to believe that millions of people believe it. But you know what, maybe, of course they believe it, but it's really a hard time for people to see this type of stuff, then not be curious enough to find out more. Just one search, just the next thing. If he posts it and you go, oh my God, my president, who's the most magnificent genius of all time, just unleashed the big one. Let's go. Don't you? Isn't the next step to then go, let's look up how close it maybe it's down the street. Maybe one of these new facilities is coming. They said soon. So again, if you're sick even, you're like, man, maybe I can hold on. Maybe if I hold on for the next 6 months, the med beds will show up down the street. I mean, despite the fact that my hospitals are closing, but still, maybe the med beds will show up down the street. Then you find out how much of a lie this is. Then maybe you check back and see that he deleted the video. That maybe then the wheels might start spinning and you go, oh, I think he was having some kind of a weird stupor while sitting on the can. You know, sometimes when he pushes really hard, the blood rushes to his head and he can't think clearly, so he just posts random things like this.
Yeah.
Bro, we deserve what we're about to get over this. The fact that we let these folks run us.
Is one thing that they're like, the George Soros has med beds and Tom Hanks can use it, but you can't use it. I get why they would come up with that conspiracy theory or whatever. But Okay, I get that you can believe that. But that you believe that then, well, now Trump's in charge, so everybody can use it. You know how Trump is constantly giving away free health care? What are you talking about? Again, I get the alien technology, I'm with you. But the idea that, yeah, just all these random people living in rural Texas are gonna be able to go there because now the populist is in charge. Like, do you know who your leader is? They just cut $1 trillion from Medicaid, and you think they're giving away the med beds? Are you deluded?
And they celebrate the cuts. They celebrated
the cuts.
Destroying. How is it you celebrate them cutting things, but then expect those cuts to result in something new?
Doesn't make any sense.